Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic day. I'm not really. It is hotter than sin in Pennsylvania right now. I don't know where you guys are from, but I'm currently recording this commentary here in my boxer shorts, so hopefully that paints a good image for you guys. So, as I'm sure you guys are well aware, yesterday we had the reveal for Modern Warfare 2. Well, the announcements for Modern Warfare 2. They announced that Call of Duty Next was going to be happening. They announced the beta dates, which is more of a demo. We got lots of information. We even got a flyby of one of the maps that's going to be coming in Modern Warfare 2. That was pretty cool. Well, today, what's going on? Well, not a whole lot. I mean, I wouldn't expect after a big news drop like that for us to get a bunch of new news information like one day later, but we do have some news, and that news is all the different content creators that are going to be part of Call of Duty Next. Real quick, if you guys didn't hear yesterday, Call of Duty Next is going to be essentially the reveal live stream for Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer. Although they're calling it much more than just a reveal live stream, it's apparently going to be an era-defining event. Like, it's apparently supposed to be really big. We'll see how big it actually gets, but there's a joke in there somewhere. Well, today we got a bunch of different content creators coming out saying that they're going to be part of Call of Duty Next. They're going to be live streaming the game on September 15th with the multiplayer reveal, with the beta starting one day later for PlayStation fans only. And that kind of brought up the idea of the commentary for this video here today. Will I be one of those content creators? No, and longtime fans of my channel know this, they know why this is, but there's some newer viewers here, especially now that I'm uploading daily, and I kind of wanted to go into the idea of being a COD content creator, and how certain kinds of like different business relationships can help you, and in some cases they can hurt you. I've never worked with Activision. You look at like virtually every COD YouTuber out there, they all work for Activision in one way or another. Some of them have creator codes that you can use in the shop, some of them get flown out to play the games early, some of them are going to be part of Call of Duty Next here, some of them get care packages sent to them, they do unboxing videos and stuff like that on their channel. That's all cool, and I have nothing against any of those creators. In fact, I trust and watch a lot of these creators. And you may be wondering, well, how come Nero's never done it? Is it because his channel's not big enough? Well, obviously not. You look at some of the creators out there, my channel's a little bit bigger than theirs. Not that my channel's big, I'm not like rebuilding my channel from nothing pretty much right now, but you know, my channel's big enough. I've been covering COD for long enough. They're aware of who I am. In fact, they did email me one time. It must have been like a new intern or something like that. A guy at Activision back during Black Ops Cold War emailed my business email. And he's like, yo, would you like, you know, whatever it was, amount of COD points to be able to buy the new battle pass? I'm like, no. No, thank you. And the reason why that is because I've always gone out of my way to not have a relationship with Activision. If you look at the different content creators out there, and this is not a dig at any of them, it really isn't. I'm just trying to explain like my perspective here. Most of these different content creators, they have their own niche, right? When you make a YouTube channel, you have to have like your own niche. Like what do people expect from you and your channel? Some people are gameplay guys. Some people are stats guys. You know, there's people that go like really in depth with the stats of the weapons. They cover everything. They break down the attachments. There's all sorts of different kinds of channels out there. Well, what is my channel? What is NerosCinema? If you really think about it. And I think one of the reasons why maybe I haven't grown all that much in the past couple of years is because I'm still trying to answer that question. Like, what am I? Who is Nero? I mean, I know who I am, but like, what does Nero do on YouTube? And I think overall, the best way I can put it is I am more of a talking head, more of an opinion piece, more of a pundit, I suppose, here with the Call of Duty community. I cover news. I cover updates. I do retrospective reviews of games. I talk about the history of the franchise and things like that. Everything in my channel is opinion-based. Some of it's fact, obviously, if I'm doing like those retrospectives and like breakdowns of things, but in general, most things on my channel are opinion-based. And over the years, I've tried my best to make sure that my opinion is not tainted in one way or another. Obviously, I do brand deals now and then. We just did one for NordVPN earlier this, well, it was technically last month. I do brand deals now and then with stuff like that. But when it comes to COD, I don't want anyone to ever like come to my channel looking for a review, because I do lots of reviews of the COD series. I don't want them to watch my review and then think to themselves, well, I think Nero might be biased here because he works with Activision. You know, I don't want people to think, well, Nero calls this an honest review, but Activision just sent him a bunch of stuff in the mail and all his COD points are paid for and he got to play the game early. Like, I used to always make the joke, it's really hard to like do a review where it's like, welcome to my completely unbiased review of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Before we get started, huge shout out to Activision for giving me this early gameplay. Be sure to use code unbiased in the shop when you buy all the bundles. And with that out of the way, guys, let's get into it. Like, it doesn't make sense. That's not how those things work, in my own personal opinion. So from a business perspective, I suppose, from a content perspective, I always try to make sure, like, people have as little ammo to use against me as possible. You know what I mean? Like, when it comes to, like, me discussing a game or reviewing a game or talking about a news update or covering anything like that, I don't want people to see that video and think, he's lying. Because why would I? I'm here just to give my honest opinion of things. That's what I do. That's what I've been doing for 11 years. And I don't want there to ever be that question of a bias when it comes to, like, if I were to work with Activision or anything like that. And you guys have seen, like, Activision's in, like, the title of, like, half my videos. Activision doesn't like me. And frankly, I don't like Activision either. You know, the feeling's mutual, Mr. Kotek. The feeling is mutual. I love the franchise, don't like you guys. That's basically how this goes. I've been playing the franchise since 2007, and the niche, I suppose, I've carved out for myself here on YouTube is, well, there's Nero. You know, he talks kind of funny. His videos are okayly edited, and he's unbiased. You know, that's what I feel as though is, like, my niche here on YouTube. That's what I've tried to do all these years, and it's worked out for me. I mean, again, YouTube's been my career for 11 years now. I remember when I first started my channel, I was unloading trucks at Walmart, hating every second of it. I would hate it so bad on a day like today. Good God, it's so hot out. And, you know, I can imagine just, you know, what life would be like if I were still that guy and I never started my YouTube channel. I remember I was sitting there unloading trucks, and I'm making YouTube videos on the side, just uploading random stuff, random gameplay, commentaries, and things like that. And I end up getting partnered with NerosCinema. Shout out to you guys who remember what NerosCinema is, way back when. And eventually got to the point where my minimum wage, like $7.15, I think it was, dollar an hour job, working part-time at Walmart, I started making as much money from YouTube. And I'm like, well, if I'm making as much money now, imagine if I did this full-time. And then it was back in, like, 2012-ish, somewhere in there, I started doing YouTube full-time, and I've been here ever since. And during that time, I've gained almost 1 million subs. I've lost a whole bunch more. I made 3,000 plus videos, almost 4,000 videos. And at the end of the day, it all just comes down to me, if that makes any sense. Like, there's nothing crazy about my videos. It's just a guy with a microphone. And the people that watch on a daily basis here, special thank you so much to all of you who've been watching my channel for all these years, and especially now that I'm trying to rebuild the channel, and I'm, like, doing a video every single day, and we're, like, over a month into that now. And thank you guys all so much. And I think a big thing is the people that, like, those of you watching, like, you watch because you know it's genuine. You watch because you know it's unbiased. You know me as, like, a person and a player. You know, I'm the old hat talking about the good old days and why these certain things are good and why certain things are bad. And I kind of, like, you guys know where I'm coming from with every video. And I don't think that's true of a lot of content creators. And when it comes to the idea of, like, having a bias by working with the company that you're supposedly reviewing or covering and things like that, it doesn't make sense for me personally. And it may make sense for others, but not for me. And I just wanted to put that out there here in today's video. And I also want to, like, just give you guys the advice, because I know a lot of you are going to be, you already have your YouTube channels, you have your Twitch streams, you're working hard at the dream right now, and best of luck to you. But as you go into Modern Warfare 2, which is always, a new game is a fresh start for everybody. There's so much potential with a brand new COD. Just think about that when you're going into it. Like, what kind of person are you, and how do you want your channel to be perceived by people? And that's a big thing. And, some people, the first chance at, like, money they can get online, they think, oh, hell yeah, we're doing this, man. Dude, I shit you guys not, back in, like, 2012, there's a stupid-ass company called Gamer Gloves. They were just gloves. But they offered to pay me money, and they wanted me to promote their product. And I took it, and I'm like, hell yeah, dude, I'm making money playing video games. That video went down like a month later because I'm like, oh, these things are terrible. I'm never ever promoting a shitty product again. People make mistakes like that, right? And so I urge all of you, as you grow your YouTube channels, as you grow your Twitch streams and things like that, don't just go with the easy option. Because sometimes easiest option, which is, if Activision reaches out, you want to sign up and be like, heck yeah, I'm working with them. It may not always be the best move. And obviously it's going to be different on a person-by-person basis and a channel-by-channel basis. But yeah, there you guys have it. That is, I guess, my ramble here for today. I am going to go now because just recording this, my PC is heating up enough that it's hot. All right, it's hot, guys. I'm done. I'm sweaty. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Leave your thoughts and feedback down there in the comments. And hopefully we get some more Modern Warfare news here in the future, because I can't wait to hear more about that game. But until then, thank you all so much for listening, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.